It is time to see if this actually works, and I'm so nervous. I have the camera here. So in October this year, I went to a sewing and knitting convention of sorts, and I really wanted to use that as an occasion to create a bit of attention around my YouTube channel, promote myself a bit. And a few days before this convention, I got the idea to embroider my own QR code so that I could just take it around with me and make it easier for people to find me and find the channel. I quickly realized, however, that it took more than a few days to embroider the whole QR code. So I just took it with me and tried to work on it while being there instead. And this is as far as I got. So not that far. I was really intrigued by this idea, however, so I didn't really want to abandon it altogether. I wanted to finish it and I wanted to use it for something else. Put it onto a garment, see if I can make it work. I want it to be a corset that can sort of function as an interactive poster. So I didn't film the start of this process. So what I did was essentially that I made squares on a piece of cloth. I divided it in 6 by 6 millimeter squares, and I just sort of traced off which squares are filled in the QR code to my channel. And after that, I made the outline and then I started filling in the whole thing, which is really what took a long time. Now, I hope you guys will forgive me for trying my hand at some stop motion here. Try not to get dizzy. I didn't plan on doing this when filming these clips. I do think Ben Wyatt would have approved though. As you guys can see here, I have added some threads going the other way, certain places, and that is basically because I had some quite long stretches of thread that were getting a bit untidy and loose, so I tried to just tighten it up by adding some lines going the other way. It is time to see if this actually works, and I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because I've spent so much time on this, so what if it just doesn't work at all? So I'm gonna try this live with you, or not live, but I'm gonna try this along with you guys and show you how it actually looks. So let me just get my phone. I have the camera here. It works! It actually works! That is so fun! Oh god! Let me just try again, just to see. There it comes, there's the link, and it takes me to the YouTube page. Yay! What I knew I wanted was to put it on the back of a garment so I could sort of walk around like a living commercial poster. Instead of making one from scratch, I didn't really want to do that, so I'm gonna use this one. It doesn't take too much attention in itself, so I think it could work well in that respect. So I think I am basically going to put this QR code on the back. I was going to have some writing, I want to do like a millennial reference, which is instead, can I kick it? Yes, you can. I want to have, can I scan it? And yes, you can as a response. Not entirely sure where though.
So I tried to sketch it out how exactly I wanted to do the writing and everything. So I just wanted to have some sort of frame for the embroidery and then have the text first in the front like this with arrows pointing towards the back. I also tried to put it like this, but I didn't really feel like it looked that good. So I ended up having the text over and under here and both at the front with the arrows.
So what I've done here is just basically to bind the edges. I haven't bound the edges actually, I've just attached one side. So I'm going to sew around here, making sure to get the corners right and then just fold it over afterwards. Or actually, I'm gonna attach it to the back side. Sew it on, fold it over, then do a top stitch from the outside. That is the plan.
I also decided to make these YouTube icons on the shoulder straps just to sort of give a nod to what exactly the QR code is for. These are very simple though, it's just the outline. I decided to use this dark red lacing because that's the color on the embroidery and everything, and I was really happy with this color combination because it really lended a good contrast. So what I decided to do with this though was to go to the mall and see if I was able to get anyone wanting to try it out. So stay tuned to see how that went.
Okay, let's go. So not quite the intrigue I was hoping for, but it was still a really fun project. I'm gonna wear this at a lot of occasions where it's maybe more of a target audience, maybe more of a natural way of creating attention. So if you guys like this video and you want to see more of this in the future, please consider subscribing. That is super helpful. I also have a Patreon where you guys can support the channel by becoming members. It is one tier only for now, which is a pure support tier, but that is also very, very helpful. Thank you to my first Patreon, name on the screen. The link to my Patreon is in the description below, and more tiers will come later when I have more of a sense of what kind of content would be fun for you guys to have access to. I hope to see you guys in the next video, so bye for now.